And we're back with another ROC Boys Wrestling Podcast, episode number 30.
Nigga!
I'm your boy Dave CEO Coles, and that's my nigga.
The main nigga! Nah, Smack, King Matt, you already know what it is. Might have us.
Listen, dog. Y'all knew the inside of that. It's Luka Doncic going to the Lakers, not to Lakers.
Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that.
And,
we ain't gotta explain it. You ain't gotta explain it,
I gotta explain it because
hell nah.
nigga is coming out.
Why you gotta explain it? You don't gotta explain it to them.
Coming out to play tomorrow, dog.
Don't explain shit to them. Just let them see the good old double sevens on the court in that yellow. Hello.
We'll be there tomorrow. But we'll talk about that in a win. This is the Wrestling Pod. Matt. Before we get into Smackdown, today is Black Friday.
Yeah.
Today's been Black Friday.
Yeah. Oh man, look, I ain't think it happened this damn early, but shit, what we doing?
Normally it happens after Mania.
After Mania. This is before Mania. It's before Elimination Chamber. Shit, this is after Rumble.
Triple H getting rid of these motherfuckers before. He said, I'm not carrying you to Mania. You won't be in my catering, eating my good food.
So I'm tossing you out now.
No dip. Oh man. Matt sent me several, and I mean several releases today. We're gonna go through a couple of names that me and Matt know for sure. Paul Ellering and Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander, or just AOP. Sonya Deville.
After 9 years.
Blair Davenport.
Right.
But here, you want to hear my honest opinion?
Go ahead.
With all them being released, I feel like they're going right to TNA.
I could see that as well. Basically, they just got released from the main roster.
Yep.
I could definitely see Sonya Deville, AOP going down to TNA as well. Cedric Alexander.
TNA. I would hate for him to go to I would hate for him to go to the other company. And of course, go and just rehash bullshit that they don't need to do.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like Akam and Razor can definitely do well down there. With Paul Ellering. Just bring Paul Ellering with them. Again, that's all they need. You know what I mean? That's all they need. They just need a manager. However, it was weird, just the simple fact that it's like now the Last Testament is over.
Right.
And it felt like they got their jump start, but they never really got their jump start. So like I said it on the forum, I was like, damn, AOP got released before they did anything.
AOP been ever since they left NXT, it's always been a start and stop with them. Like they never got a constant push, and they can work. You know. Like as a tag team, the tag team moves that they have together, I like them too much. And then having Paul Ellering as their quote unquote mouthpiece, it works. But
I fuck with their finisher, like the I forget what it's called. I always forget what it's called. It's not the Shatter Machine, but either way, it's like this the 2 power bomb, boom, boom. Like, that shit is always fire to me. But yeah, so I mean they're gone. I thought it was weird with Sonya Deville being gone. Not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, because that would surprise me. I believe she could bring a lot still to the women's division, either on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. But did they just get rid of her altogether? I'm like, wow.
But with her leaving, I feel as though it ends the PFC, right? Mm-hmm. And we get Shayna back to the fucking way she's supposed to be.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I really feel as though, like, if anything, Sonya should go right to TNA.
Yeah, she would fit right in with that company and being that elder stateswoman woman.
And then she can go back and forth between NXT. You know what I mean? I feel like the incidences that happened to her, the occurrences, the unfortunate events that happened to her in between now and a while ago, like a couple of years ago, they were definitely unfortunate, and it definitely probably played a factor. Her getting the non in ring personnel like as a GM of SmackDown for a while. I feel like that lasted longer than it was supposed to.
Right.
I feel as though if had she been cleared sooner, that she would have probably been back in the ring. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's just unfortunate it just didn't happen that way. But yeah, no, I definitely see her doing that. It's crazy. So like I'm looking at it now, like she was on Tough Enough 2015. And so I mean like she kind of been dealing with WWE for 10 years.
Yeah, they said 9, but whatever. It's probably not exactly. It's probably not year to date. Probably that. But
right.
But yeah, either way, been around for a while.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just the start of them. But I mean, we're probably gonna see more people to be released coming up. Between now and Mania. But it's just 6 people were released as of tonight.
Yeah. But yeah. We probably get a couple more throughout the weekend.
Or does this make room for big signings?
I don't believe WWE is hurting for money. So I don't believe it's not like how it was back in the day where you had to cut somebody to bring somebody in. So that's not really the thing. I really don't know what it does. I mean, like you said, it probably helps out TNA a lot. Helps out the indie circuit some, because some of them might not want to go to TNA. So helps out the indie circuit. Yeah, I just don't believe they want to carry certain people on the main roster if you're not really bringing nothing to it, kind of.
Right.
So it actually helps them still get exposure in the company because, if you're sitting behind catering and we don't see you on TV.
Right. And again, that's not to say anything about Sonya Deville because, again, we actually like Sonya Deville.
Yeah, I mean, I like AOP too. So.
Yeah. I mean, Blair Davenport, she was here, there, she was going to next. She was here, there, she was going to next. But yeah, holy shit. So I'm on like YouTube right now. Mm-hmm. I'm on YouTube, not watching the network, just watching WWE Network, just so everybody knows. Did you know that Omos was there? He did talk to AJ Styles in the backstage.
Tonight?
No, he was there at Rumble. He was there at Rumble.
They showed him.
Yo, I'm looking at something right now, and I'll just matter of fact, I'm gonna send you this right now.
Is it backstage or?
Yeah, it's backstage. Okay. It's backstage.
So he was at Rumble. Wow.
Yeah, he was there, but of course he just wasn't there.
Crazy.
So I'm just like, wow, that's great. That's really wild. Because again, neither one of us expected him. You know what I mean? Like we were expecting him to actually be in it.
Yeah, especially the push that they was giving him over
in Noah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Noah. Like they really gave him a big push.
Like I just sent you it now. I want you to just you see that screenshot. You be like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, of course, it's just big ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if anybody else knew, like over in China, that again they tried to throw you a shot.
Well, you keep saying that shit. You crazy.
But he's blatantly right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that don't make sense. Especially the way they built him up. Especially because the internet actually was talking about him. Like this is probably the most he had talked about him since he debuted.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, I talked about him. I like his match against Brock at Mania was actually it wasn't bad, but
no, it wasn't a bad match.
I mean, it's a typical big man match, but but yeah.
Let's get into this Friday night Smackdown coming from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. No, Memphis.
That's where Bianca Belair is from. It's her home. She's from Memphis.
They're also there for Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
As well as what's his name? Senator Kane, Corporate Kane, Glenn Jacobs.
Yeah, it's a couple. But I was just talking about Bianca since she's from there. She was on the show tonight.
They were in Knoxville.
Oh no, she's from Knoxville. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I said Memphis. Never mind. I'm sorry. That's why the crowd wasn't. I was gonna say something about the crowd, but I've been corrected, and he's absolutely right. Since I'm not good.
I mean, we won't really talk about the crowd again. Nobody from Memphis got the biggest pop.
It was a quiet crowd, in my opinion.
The one from Ohio got the biggest pop.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Amazingly, but yeah, let's talk about first segment of the night. It started with the Yeet Man himself, good old Jay. Yeet.
Yeet. Day one ish. Been
Yeet.
down since. Yeet.
Go put in charger. Charge over there by the bed.
Listen, super energy from Jay tonight. Coming out through the crowd. I think that's gonna be his thing. The crowd's going crazy for Jay. Comes in the ring, cuts a very passionate promo. Had the crowd going amazing. Let me say this: Jay's promos are beyond believable. You feel the emotion that comes into Jay's promos. Jay has everybody on his side right now. It's so believable, like it's unpredictable. Matt talked about this on Monday. He believes that Jay is going after Cody. The whole little friend thing when they came out. What's up, bro? The Yeet. The way they was talking, how the Yeet was started and all that. How them two started. Want to tag the titles together. It was a good promo. You still believe that Jay's still going after Cody?
I do.
Okay.
Because again, the biggest swerve, and you seen even Cody saying that if you're gonna go after me, then this is gonna be the last happy moment we have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And right there, it's just for the simple fact that it's like I'm gonna be all business because like I have to win.
Right.
Right. And so you look at it also, Jay has to win. So it's a must win for either one. And so why would I take the easier route when I could take the one that means the most? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna take the second man's title. Unfortunately, like that's just what the World Heavyweight Championship is. It's a second man's title. If I get this one, imagine what comes after this. You know what I mean? And what I need them to do before Mania, I need them to have Jay and Roman have a segment. I believe
they will. I believe they will.
I need it.
I got one question. I know. I don't want to deviate too much off this first segment. Is Roman going to be in the Elimination Chamber match?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
He'll probably be the final member to be in there.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So I mean, that clears up a little bit of things I've been thinking. Back to this. Shout out for Jacob again, being Jacob, the gold guy that he is. Came out, confronted Jay and told him,
the wild card.
You the one. You're not gonna win the title anyway, so it don't even matter. We wouldn't depend on you to win the title anyway.
He said, "Yeah, nah." It's like, man, look, we need this title to come back to this thing, to this family. But I know for damn sure it ain't gonna be from you. Straight up. What I do think, I mean, and we can just go ahead and jump around with this whole bloodline segment and Cody anyway. We're definitely getting Solo versus Cody.
When?
Elimination Chamber.
Because of what happened at the end of the show tonight. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And
so that means Jay don't have a match?
Jay don't need a match though. You think about it. Does Jay really need a match?
No, he don't.
I got my guaranteed Mania match already. If I'm there, I'm just there for promo. If I'm there, I'm only there just to hype the crowd up or put somebody over. Or he could very well just have another rematch with Tama Tonga.
I'm cool on that.
But you get again, Jay don't really got to do much. from here on out. Jay's on promo. Jay literally could just be on promo run from here on out.
Yeah.
From WrestleMania.
Or he doing tag team matches like he did tonight.
Yeah, again, like I could shot myself on each brand. It don't matter. All three brands, I could just shop. I could just go ahead and make appearances, boost ratings.
Yeet.
I mean, if I want to, I can go ahead and switch it up. Just go like this. Put a no in front of it. Speaking of it.
So Jay goes after that title, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means the Elimination Chamber, quote unquote, the winner of that gets the world title, right? The people that's qualifying is from both shows. So who do you have winning that match?
I told you I had winning this match.
I don't remember us.
You don't remember?
Honestly,
it's been a long week. I understand, cuz.
Who you have?
You gotta stop drinking that moonshine shit.
Nah.
I got Cena winning. I got Cena winning it.
Cena and Gunther.
At Mania, and then I mean it's
it don't really excite me too much, but
I mean it should though. Why? Reason why? Because both. So Cena is a storyteller, but Gunther is literally a ring general.
No.
Gunther was like I'm saying, like just the styles as far as how they do. Like again, Gunther literally slows it down for a reason. You know what I mean? And Cena, of course, will be able to work a high profile, high detailed, good storytelling match. They haven't crossed any paths yet,
right.
which is kind of funny, kind of weird too. Cause it's like, damn, like, ooh, I don't want to see Cena versus Cody. That's what everybody be trying to promote. That's gonna be like nobody wants to see that shit. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't want to see the original cookie cutter versus the new cookie cutter. Bro.
Exactly. And on top of that, what does Cena like? Cena having a match with Cody isn't like a pass of the torch or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like that. It's long past that. If anybody passed Cody the torch, it was last year at Mania.
Do you realize it's about to be a year this bitch had the title?
Do you realize I hate it?
I don't hate it.
Am I obvious? Am I too obvious to say I don't like this title reign?
It's not that it's what am I saying? So it's 12 months in a year. It's 9 months too long.
It was 9 months too long. It was actually, again, 2 weeks too long.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
Again, I want somebody. What?
That's transition type shit. Goddamn Irish.
The motherfucker's a mid-carder.
No, he's a super mid-card. Yeah, that's it. He's like at the high end of mid-card, right below main event. Like he like right there.
If Dolph Ziggler couldn't hold it longer than a week, why the hell is Cody?
Cody has more of a fan base than
Dolph Ziggler didn't at the time.
He has more of a fan. Cody has more of a fan base
because of how big social media has become. But again, you take social media away from it, do they have the same amount of people, same amount of fan base?
You can put social media in there. You can take social media out of it. I mean, if the company went and got Cody for a reason, they believe they can make money. The Bad Man, this is one of his best signings, in his opinion, since before he left.
Hey, hear me out. If you guys sense hate for that half for Cody, yeah, it exists. Just want to let that be known. It exists. It definitely exists.
It does. I mean,
I'm just fatigued of Cody. That's why I'm over it because it's so forced. Like I seen somebody say that we gave Cody all the shit in the world for him crying, but we let Jay do it on Monday, right? I immediately went and commented. I said, understand this. Cody's cry felt so forced. It felt like a scene out of a movie that you would see. Versus Jay, literally, you could tell wasn't trying to do it, and it just happened.
Yeah, Jay even if Jay planned it, whatever, it was still natural. It felt more natural. Cody's, when he does things, you can tell it's pre-rehearsing his brain. He almost do the goddamn scripted robot thing. It's not natural, Cody. So just stop it.
It's just all I have.
You need to go to acting classes, bro.
It's all I have left. All right, stop.
Nah, bro. You ain't said nothing wrong. I'll stop you if you said something wrong.
Yo, do me a favor. Make sure we put that at the end of this damn video. At the end of this damn show. This is all I have.
Oh, it ain't copyright. We good.
All right, man. I know what you mean.
YouTube blowing us, dog. YouTube, man. Fuck YouTube, bro. Sometimes.
But yeah. So definitely like you seen it coming. The tag team match being set up for tonight because that's how SmackDown rolls.
Teddy it on. Teddy, where you at, brother?
The legacy. Holla, player. It exists weekly.
Definitely does. Yes.
Weekly. And mind you, you're not gonna just get one. You'll probably have two.
Yes.
Two. At least two a week. But yeah, definitely good build up to the main event. I will say Jacob's above is ahead of schedule.
Or right on schedule.
No, he's no. All right, my. Let me just reword this. He is a reckoning force right now. No did. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Totally agree.
Force to be reckoned with. And he's showing himself each and every week.
The only reason why I say he might be on point is because you got to think about who's booking the show now. That's why I say he's right on point because Triple H is booking this very smartly.
Strategically, definitely. And it's to the point where it's
cerebral.
I see what you're trying to do there. I see what you're trying. I really see what you're trying to do there.
Cerebral.
He's an assassin out there, isn't he?
Hey.
Business is picked up, but
a lot.
But yeah, definitely. It's he's booking him to a point. It's just like, yo, this motherfucker too good, dog.
He's booking him like that, like you said. He's too good. He's booking him to the point where we want to see him with a world title
or any type of goal. It don't even matter to me.
Because remember, they put a tag team on him
early
and gave that away.
If you want to take the next step, just do a mid-card. I'm okay with that for right now. I don't care what you do. Just give him something.
Okay.
No dead. Right. Give him
so
something.
You want him to have a championship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take my money.
I want Jacob. Okay, Jacob reminds, and I don't want to keep going back into the bloodline. You've never seen Yoko win no other title, single title besides the world title, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if you keep him at that level, that's when you keep him at. You let him just go get the big one. No did it. Go let him go get the big one.
So hear me out. I feel like they're going to give him a mid card just to keep feeding him, or have us keep wanting him to get the bigger goal. You know what I'm saying? Where to the point where it's forced, where like we basically hijack a show to get Jacob to go get a big title. You get what I'm saying? A natural hijack, not one of those ones that is forced upon. It's based upon, again, he's a heel. He is a dead ass heel, and the simple fact is like they cheer for him.
Right.
Against some of the biggest baby faces.
But you also realize, like, in some wrestling programs, the heel sometimes never win the big one.
Understood. But when it comes to somebody like that, you're already giving him the rocket ship.
Right. So that's why I say put the big gold on him, so he can already have it.
But I'm what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hate the IWC. I guess that's the internet world, the internet wrestling community. That's what they call themselves. Mm-hmm. They gonna bitch. They gonna be like, it's too early. It's too soon. But at the end of the day, it's literally what you wanted. Because again, what you're saying right now, what we're saying, is I guarantee that people are saying it too. You know what I mean? I guarantee there's millions of people saying it of the IWC. But it's like at the end of the day, I feel as though it's going to happen.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I wanted to make sense of it happening. I don't want it to just be like blah. You know what I mean? But like, I definitely see it happening soon.
I see it happening soon as well, like you said. I just don't want him to. Okay, think about this. Remember our list of some of the greatest people who never held the world title.
Yeah, I don't want him to be on that list.
My point exactly. So that's why I say, you know what I mean? I don't want him falling to the Roddy Piper in WWE. I don't want him falling to Scott Hall, Mr. Perfect. Like some of them wrestlers that when you say them, they Hall of Famers, but then you go, Owen Hart. Like, you never held the world. Like, I don't want him to fall that. Then you got other people like, no disrespect to him, but Kevin Nash holding the title, and his title reign wasn't that very successful.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, I don't want Jacob to fall into that. So
I get what you're saying.
Let him go get the world title. I mean, let him go get the Universal. I'm not saying this year, nothing like that. Hell no. I'm not saying that. Slow burn.
If you give me a mid title, right? If you give me a mid title this year for him, I'm cool. If you give me a mid card, if you give me a mid, like the reason I say that because again, you're at least showing me that you want to do something with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at, let's keep it funky. The United States title, who has it right now?
I don't even know.
See, and that's the problem.
Nakamura, though.
Exactly. It's just the simple fact that your first reaction was, I don't even know. It's like you give it to somebody like a Jacob, you know who has it.
So my question to you, right, is Jacob's in the main event right now, right? Right, he's a main event.
Okay.
He's a main event talent, and he's in the main event storyline, right?
Right.
Is that dropping him down a notch to go get that belt?
No. Because look at Braun Breaker. Look at Gunther all last year.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But I'm just thinking of SmackDown right now. Because if you say who's the Intercontinental Championship, man, you can say who it is, Braun Breaker. Like it's not it's
a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Right.
I mean, you're saying against the SmackDown, like on the SmackDown roster, how does that reflect him and his status?
Right.
I mean, all right. I mean, another prime example I could use, somebody on SmackDown, Bianca Belair. Is she a main eventer or is she a mid-carder?
No, she's a main eventer.
She's a mid-carder right now.
So that will happen to Jacob too then.
No, I'm saying like technically she's considered a mid-carder, but she's really propelled inside that window. She just hasn't, like, in all honesty, has she even really contended for the women's title lately? She has not.
No, because she got caught helping out Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
That was one. I mean, then when Jade went down with the injury, I believe all the plans went out the window.
But they still been pushing Naomi in the picture more than they have Bianca.
Yeah, but
even still, which is weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, in all honesty, is it hurting her stardom? No, it's not.
She's established too. That's
and so I'm saying, like, with Jacob, I feel like Jacob is like, he doesn't have to win it tomorrow. No, I see him like down the line.
Yeah,
down the line, like later this year, if he wins a mid-card title, I'm cool, right? And I say that because again, at least you put something on him where he brings something to that belt. The belt's not bringing anything to him. He's bringing something to the belt.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not necessarily taking anything away from him. Much like with Gunther. When Gunther won the Intercontinental title, it didn't take anything away from him at all. You know what I mean? If anything, it gave him a slow burn upwards, because the thing is, who cared about the World Heavyweight title, the World Heavyweight Championship? Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Seth Rollins held it. We wanted him to drop it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's shit like that. And so like let's say it doesn't necessarily take anything away from him if he did get that for the time being. What you're doing is showing that you have promising him the whole gold, and you want to see where he goes from there. You know what I mean? Of course, as the heel, when you have the gold, he kind of garner more enemies. But I will say that the mid card right now on SmackDown is starting to fill up a little bit more. It's starting to fill on the men's side anyway, and that's with, of course, Drew McIntyre entering the fold.
Yeah, we got to talk about that now. He's officially signed to SmackDown. The transfer portal was closed, so where you at is where you at right now. They definitely made that very clear. So with Drew coming to SmackDown, who do you believe Drew is? Where's his next story going that you would like to see, and what Triple H is giving us?
His next story right now is going. Well, of course, going to Elimination Chamber. We all knew that, though.
Yeah, we knew that.
We knew he was getting into there. So now the ones that are in the men's chamber is Drew, Cena, Punk, and that's it.
That's it right now. Yeah. Next week,
next week we got Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio. Right.
And then we got the three-way. We got the three-way.
Got that
Damian
one.
Priest and
when's Seth Rollins qualifying match?
That's next week as well.
That's next week. Okay. Cool. So yeah, but I don't see Drew winning that match at all.
Right. Well, you already said Cena.
Yeah, I said Cena's gonna win that match. I feel like you're gonna have Roman, Seth, Punk, which are pushing for that triple threat for Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor, speculation, they're pushing for that for Mania. So you're gonna have them take each other out, right? Cena's gonna win, but it's gonna leave you with Drew and somebody else. That person, if rumors are true, will probably be Damian Priest.
Don't see that.
We've seen it before, but we also. What I want to say, or hear me out. I would actually appreciate if they did a surprise, and maybe they put Logan Paul in it. Logan Paul versus Drew, I actually might buy into. Granted, it's two heels, but I actually might buy into it a little bit more.
It's not gonna happen now, no.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because one on SmackDown, one on Raw.
No, you're absolutely right. I'll just say you go ahead and just run the program with LA Knight.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. Listen. LA Knight, just like tonight, he tried again. He tried again to be LA Knight, and the crowd is just... Bro.
I will say I like his message in the beginning, though. About mental health. Again, it's okay to cry. It doesn't make you look any different than what you are. I fuck with that.
That's cool. I mean, I'm not going to... No. When it comes to serious stuff like that, I'm never going to say nothing.
But him saying that he had to get his stuff in and everything like that, we all know he's talking about Rumble.
Yes, he's talking about Rumble.
They went right back to Drew's face after he said it. But I'm not even mad at Drew being mad about that. Bless. I'm not even mad about Drew being mad about that. Because again, I went back and watched Rumble. And I sent you the screenshot too.
Yeah, you did.
They were pushing him out the damn...
Pushing him out.
Yeah, because you're right there in the hard camera. You're in the center of the ring working your spot to try to get yourself over. You don't have to get yourself over. You're already over, bro. You know what I mean? Again,
but is he over?
He's over. Or was.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. His commercial makes him still a little bit over.
Oh.
Snap into a Slim Jim commercial.
Oh, yeet. Because you see he's in it too. You heard that in the background.
Yeet.
Yeet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely something that they're probably gonna run. But the rumors are saying him and Damien, Drew and Damien. I mean, will we want to see it? It's a rematch from Mania last year, technically. So I mean, who knows?
Am I so? I'm more disappointed for Drew.
I understand.
Than I am LA Knight. Yeah, I feel
it's a step down.
Super step down, and you gotta think about it. Drew's been on a crusade to stop Roman.
But that's what I don't want at Mania.
No, I don't want that neither. I don't want that.
I don't want that at Mania. I feel like you have them cross paths again in Elimination Chamber. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like after that, I feel like you can close that chapter up for good. Why? Because the thing is, I love the story that we're telling with this Seth Roman Punk. I love this story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, I'm okay if we get a Seth versus Roman 3, 4, whatever you want to call it. They're literally the Stone Cold and the Rock right now.
Yeah, going for a trilogy and all that type of shit.
One's been there putting all this work. The other one's been there just for notoriety. You know what I'm saying? He's started for notoriety. And they're flourishing.
So my one thing about that is Seth is on Raw. Roman is
where?
That's what I'm asking.
Right. Right now, Roman's just we don't know about we're uncertain about his future right now. That's what they're saying.
Roman is on the island
of relevancy. Yeah. So Roman's gonna show up when he wants to show up.
I mean, and listen, he is the one superstar, him and Charlotte, or the two superstars that I don't care if they don't from show to show, because they're always going to bring something to the show, in my opinion. Some people just have that golden ticket.
I mean, I'm being biased by saying Jay does too, but you get what I'm saying.
But Jay eventually gonna have to pick a spot, so Roman don't have to.
No.
Roman can have quote unquote the Brock Lesnar treatment. Show when he wants to.
I mean, for he can have the John Cena treatment, where again John Cena is not on any specific brand at all. He just shows up when he wants to show up.
Yeah, Cena just trying to make it to Mania.
And Cena's just trying to make it to the end of the year.
So after he gets, speaking about Cena, I looked at it. So he wraps up filming on the 20-something of this month, and he's back with the company, quote unquote, for 43 more weeks until that's the end of the year. For people that don't understand the math, he's supposed to make 33 appearances between them. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be from now to the end of the year. So we're supposed to see a lot of Cena.
Okay. I won't hold my breath.
I mean, does Cena truly have to show up to every show? I don't want it, because he would get watered down. I understand this is his farewell tour. He's trying to get his, goodbyes in every stadium, across the country. I understand it. But bro, you just gonna come out and wave to the crowd? I don't want to see that every week, bro.
You see my face?
I'm saying, yeah.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on this one, because again, if he does, he does. Great. If you show up bi-weekly, cool. Yeah, if you show up to hype up the PLEs, cool. You know, if you show up to hype up NXT, great. But
you're saying put the belt on him, so he's gonna have to show up a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, hold on. I ain't say put the belt on him now.
You said he's fighting for the belt.
Right. It's different. I mean, granted, nah. He'll get reign number 17 this year. I feel like they're looking to have a big send off for. They're rumored to have a big send off for him. Yeah. They even have, I think they're having a PLE named in reference to him. Like, I think it's called, it might be called Ruthless Aggression. Which is kind of like the Shield, you know what I'm saying? When the Shield did it, the last dance, last stand, last call. It was something like that.
Yeah, last time they all tag team together as a Shield before the fake Terry Funk left the company because he couldn't survive.
That's Sandman and Terry Funk's spirit guy, boy.
I can't even talk.
Little dumpster funk. That's what we're gonna call it, little dumpster funk.
Yeah, illiterate child.
Illegitimate child. Gotcha.
Yeah, that too. That word too.
But yeah, nah, definitely. Like Roman's gonna be that one. He's gonna bounce on both shows. He's gonna show up on either show. Reigns will, of course, go skyrocket just because the fact he make an appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so especially because you got Punk doing the same. You know what I'm saying? You got Punk on the Raw as well. So definitely expect to see Roman on Raw at some point for a little bit.
Like I said, he's the one who had the golden ticket to go where he wants. And
he's a needle mover.
Yeah, I mean he is the
needle. God mode himself.
Right. He deserves all that. So at the end of the day, if he's not settled as a brand, I'm perfectly fine.
Can I get a ones up for that one?
He deserves it. He definitely works hard.
Ooh, wow. Back to SmackDown.
Yeah, back to SmackDown.
Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair. How'd you feel about it?
Yo, match good. Knew who was gonna win the match. That fucking camera angle when Bianca had her up on her shoulders, the camera angle straight down on the mat. Yo, perfect. Video game shit. That's video game camera footage shit.
Speaking of that,
I know.
You seen the third person camera where you actually work a camera?
Yes.
Bro, that's fire.
They pulling out all the stops.
That's fire. Like they did one with the Rock getting choke slammed, had him up. I said, holy shit.
Yeah, the shit they're doing with this video game is going to be 2K
phenomenal.
Gonna make this video game the best selling video game.
And they should.
Right? They should.
It's in God mode.
Yeah. I won't be surprised if that's the highest difficulty called now.
Yeah. I get an ooh on that one?
No, I'm cool with it.
Oh, come on now.
I just said the most difficult code should be called God mode. I mean, I ain't gonna give Roman all these props tonight. God damn.
Man, give him props, man. At the end of the day,
I did give him the props. I told him he should be able to go to any show he wants. Roman should be able to do whatever he want to do. If he don't want to do it,
I feel you.
He need that Stone Cold treatment from back in the day.
But yeah, definitely. This match is cool.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, we knew we were gonna win. We like the storytelling that they got between, of course, with what's the name. But let me just tell you this right now. So Bianca going into this Elimination Chamber, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck does Jade come back?
Bro, it's so many subtle moments. I feel like they should have gave us something about Jade, and we haven't got nothing, bro.
And she posted on Instagram
all the time. She's looking good. Looking good too. Just don't get bro. Like, and I know me and Matt is, podcasters in the wrestling field as well. And I know we're not the only ones. I listen to some other, podcasts, and we're not the only ones saying this. We don't get a sign of her at all. Nothing. Rumble, nothing. Tonight, nothing.
We're not even a backstage segment mentioning it.
Once the show goes on, we check our Instagram. We get a brand new picture of her. It's like, what we doing here?
In the words of Hurricane, what's up with that?
What's up with that? Like, so now it's making me think, like, Trips, you don't believe in her for Mania this year? Like, what's up? Like, holla at me, bro. Like, It's not making sense because last year y'all put in the 3-way tag team match. You didn't really give her the shine, and then y'all threw her in a tag team with Bianca, which we understood, to help her, get better in the ring. And at least she was improving in the ring. I mean, she had a couple moments where she was a little working a little too fast. Not even stiff. She was just moving too fast sometimes. And as they say, you need to slow down. And if you slow down a little bit more because then it'd be perfect. That's a lot of the old school wrestlers will tell you. So
right,
she was slowly starting to get it, but like,
right,
me thinking like, is something more to this?
Yeah, is she really hurt?
Right. Y'all not ready to give her the full push yet.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I mean,
we'll
at
see
the end of the
though.
day, we know she don't need the money.
No,
She do this for fun. She does this for fun. Her
we
husband.
we also know it's also her stepping stone to movies. We know she wants to get in the movies.
She wants to play Storm. Let's just put it out there. She wants to play Storm. That's her ultimate role. She wants to play Storm in X-Woman. X-Men. And do she look like Storm? Hell yeah. So like, let's just get that out there. So, but I just believe that now unless Triple H lost faith in her or she had to change her mind. I don't know.
But I don't know. I think
there's a lot of things a lot of times they could have gave us something about her and they did.
I'm just gonna play it like she's really hurt. That's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna manifest it. Company's gonna say everything's gonna work itself out. Again, we all know how the man works. Everything's gonna work itself out. Should be back.
I hope so.
Maybe she's back. Maybe she's back. Maybe she's back at Chamber.
You said that about Rumble too, though. Rumble made more sense than Chamber would be.
I know.
If Naomi was in this match, then I would say yes.
Who's to say she won't be?
Because she didn't qualify last week. She lost her match.
Oh yeah.
That's why. Now sometimes they be doing that second chance shit where they had like a 3-way, 4-way.
That's what they might happen.
So
that's what I think might happen. I think even Io Sky is going to get a second opportunity.
Right.
The way she went out, because she got disqualified because of Rhea. I feel like there's going to be another window where like the biggest losers, especially, will get their opportunity. And then I definitely see Jade making an appearance with that one.
She don't make
I think she might even cost Bianca.
If she don't make an appearance, bro, I'm just going to just say she's not coming. She's not coming back until after Mania.
Okay, believable. I mean, again, only one more PLE.
Right.
Only one more PLE.
So, if you got to think about it, one more PLE. That's March 1st. Mania ain't till April 19th.
19th.
19th or 20th. So
yeah,
like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The storyline is thrown out there, right there for us to make moves about it. But
you gotta shoot the gun. Shoot the gun.
Yeah. I hope she don't pop up one of these release papers. I'm gonna be pissed about that.
Right. On to Yes Boy. Pretty Deadly DIY.
In the Prop 2 match.
Yeah, this you kind of knew who was gonna win.
Well, you kind of knew what was gonna happen.
There was no doubt in my mind that DIY was gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, not DIY. I mean, that Pretty Deadly was gonna win. I just knew they were gonna win.
Yeah. Might be all set up.
Yeah, I mean, they came out in their gear. The other ones, I mean, DIY didn't.
Right.
Next match.
No, promo. Street Profits. The violence. Hold on, what I text you? What did he say? I think he played on the Revolution will be televised. The violence will be televised.
For sure.
That's what my boy.
Hey yo, Dog. No. I need you to put some more respect on Dog's name.
Oh.
Why? Because he drove that promo at first.
Okay.
He drove that promo. Taz just put the nail in the coffin and put him to bed. He put him to bed. He was a final shot.
He was the headshot. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, he made sure it counted.
For them to say that they won't break up,
I'm okay with it. I honestly don't think they'll win these titles on SmackDown. I think they go to Raw.
You put.
Reason I say them, because again, what I say about Raw's tag team division, it needs help.
No, it's very, very, very fast.
It needs help. Who else to believe in the tag team division other than the edgy, gutter Street Profits?
But you also made this point too. With them turning heel, and you have the New Day turning heel, you have two black heel on the same show.
They could be tweeners. Because again, they attack baby faces and the heels. They attack DIY, but they also attack Motor City Machine Gun. So they could be a tweener act. They're just being realists, not idealists.
Yeah, but my thing is the whole.
They're prophesizing everything. They're prophets.
I agree with you. But the whole look of them, the dark black, gold teeth, this little thing that they're giving all.
But they've been doing it.
But not like this though. Not with the motherfucker had the crutch. He had the crutch in his hand and everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's it's a little thing that when it comes to characters that people could believe is a heel and one is a babyface. That's all I'm getting. That's all.
But they're just saying they're just fed up with how
the bullshit.
They were with the bullshit again. Motor City Machine Guns did kind of come in, and take over the tag picture. So he's like, I ain't trying to see all that. Trying to see brothers come back together, and all this stuff. Like, how many times we gotta see that shit? Talking about DIY. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I ain't mad if with the angle they're going. Granted, are you saying that two Raw, like they go to Raw and do the same shit? Like what New Day's doing? I just feel as though like that. So I look at it as they're being taken serious. Mm-hmm. Is New Day being taken serious? No. You know what I mean? To an extent. But either way, it's just a principle that I feel like the Street Profits are going to be the edgier guys. They're not heels, but they're not tweener. I mean, they're not baby faces.
If this was in the 90s, the Street Profits would be a part of the Nation of Domination.
You know who else would be there?
Who?
Mello.
You can talk about him. What you think about him?
The fact he got a win tonight, I'm not mad. Finally. Again, he did finally, right? But he did it with somebody again his size. So like it was a little bit more it was a little faster pace, which it would usually be with a bigger person. Mm-hmm. No, I fuck with it. I fuck with Akira. Akira Tozawa is one of those again. He's your. He's not a jobber, but he's your low tier mid card. That again, that can have a good match every now and then.
He's a good hand, no doubt.
But he's also your comic relief. You know what I mean? Cause I definitely fuck when he was just like this. Ever, Nika. And so definitely good to see that happen.
No, you're right. I mean, it's good to see him finally get a win. He was well overdue.
Oh, for sure. Mind you, I didn't think it was going to stop with just Akira Tozawa. I thought somebody else was going to come out.
Yeah, I thought they was going to screw him in the win and with what's it called coming out? Maybe Otis or somebody coming out, or something like that. Just to fuck with him.
I thought. I mean, granted, now that hearing the portal's closed, I thought we could have just seen a Trick appearance. Just to fuck with him and make him lose the match.
Yeah, hit the music.
Because then what it would have did, it would have made him go hunt him down on NXT.
Okay, speaking of me trying to integrate NXT onto Mania, they can make that a Mania match on night one.
Very well, very much so. Again, as Trick's only over because the crowd is saying whoop that Trick. But Trick does need work in the ring.
That's why I don't think I'm happy he didn't come up on Rumble.
I kind of am too. I mean, granted, I would want Oba to go up there, but at the same time, I understand why Oba didn't too. You know what I mean? I think we both want Oba. I'm a big fan of Ethan Page. I feel as though he also needs a spot. I feel like he can actually have a match with Cena down the line, and I'll be a fan of it. If you team, like, I feel like you could team him up with a Logan Paul, or if you want to put him with like A-Town Down Under to be the New Age Mean Street Posse.
Okay, I like that.
Work fine. You know what I'm saying? I originally wanted that last year for Logan Paul and those two, but they didn't pull the trigger with that. They just had them as lackeys. I feel like if you do an actual 3, do it and actually treat the trio like you treated a New Day, like you treated a Bloodline. Like if you do that, like again, I feel as though like with Ethan Page, I feel like it works out perfectly fine. Because again, like I said, but yeah, I feel like Ego should be up there. He's ready for it, but he just didn't pull the trigger on it. Even if he had a match with Randy Orton, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, that's another one that I need to see a sighting from very soon.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get that soon. But yeah, nah, Melo Hayes' match is pretty cool, pretty good. Again, that DDT, that Springboard DDT is fire.
Beyond.
Yeah, it's fire. Melo don't miss with that one.
No, Melo don't miss.
He don't
no
miss
air ball on that one. No air ball on that one, brother.
No, he's a nigga. Yeah, definitely. But then I like the promo that came before. That man Kevin.
Oh, listen. Sitting in the car, had tears, cried.
Had sutures. Jesus, man.
Told Sammy, you're not a good friend, and I'm coming for you.
And it makes sense. Again, so Sammy's going to be out for weeks.
Elimination Chamber's in 3 weeks. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I know. But it's just for the principle, it's like, that happened. Do we just get I would love just to, like, they don't even have a match. They just have an impromptu brawl leading up to them being broken up, split up, and pushed into Mania. I'm for it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
For it.
I don't want to see no match before the match.
Right. They could do it just how they did with like Randy Orton and Kevin.
I'm totally with that, because the match that they're gonna give us at Mania, because these are two friends. It's like if me and Matt had the chance to wrestle at WrestleMania, we're gonna put on the best match we can, bro. Like, we don't like.
We're not super kicking each other to death either.
No. I ain't saying no bullshit. We're not doing that. We will
have the
best. I know what I'm saying. You know, I said we had the best match, like, over life, because that's something that Kevin and Sammy always dreamed about, always wanted to do.
And hear me out.
What?
Me and you went back and forth about last week, or last pod. It was actually last week, about what those two would back in the independent scene.
Mm-hmm.
I acknowledge what you meant about, again, Sammy sometimes taking the nasty spots because he took a pile driver on top of a ladder in between 2 other ladders. I'm with you. More recently, though, Kevin's the one that's taking shits, like taking the punishment of that. You know, he's on the punishment end of those type shits. But if they were to do that, like in this, boy, we got something great. They like, we look at match of the year potentially.
No. If they have a match with no rules,
right?
Look at some of the ROHs,
right?
Matches they're gonna incorporate. Listen,
They gonna go all out.
Whoever follows them, it better be like a down segment. It can't be another match. The fans will not be emotionally tied into it because the roller coaster they will put you on through that whole match is going to be
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, for sure. Shit. But no, definitely look forward to that happening. We can talk about this triple threat match that happened tonight too. Now,
hold on, before we get there, let's talk about Charlotte and her promo. Tippy time.
So, one thing, as you can definitely tell, Charlotte's not going to be the babyface.
No, she's turning heel.
As of last week, as of Monday,
you said it.
She's officially going heel. Mm-hmm. It's the best route for her to do. Because again, the crowd unfortunately weren't trying to hear shit she had to say.
All flares are better in heels. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, but hear me out. It like what started out to be the. I mean, even tonight, you weren't sure if they were going to boo her or they were going to cheer. The way she started her promo off. You know what I mean? But as she went on, she just turned up the heat. She said, "I don't care, fuck it." Like you think did you not think I was gonna go for this title? Like goofy, dumb. Charlotte Flair, of course I'm gonna go for this.
Hey, not to cut you off, but oh, never mind. Yeah, he tough. Bonnie took a nasty spill after her dunk today. Down in
folk take spills every day, B.
That's what I said when I looked at it.
But you tough.
Yeah, he better get his ass up. I want to know if he gonna play tomorrow night with nigga.
Yeah, nigga. I gotta play with like one of them James boys.
Yeah, I got one of y'all. Nah, Charlotte definitely knows how to play with the crowd, and she's not one of the people that get out there and she get rattled. So if she feels it going, oh, you want me to be heel? She's gonna feed into it.
But fuck it.
I mean, like I said, her and her dad have a lot in common. But being heel, they're
shit they ain't touching J-Lo.
Flair, you crazy? Flair is. Rick is. Rick is up there.
I'm about to say.
Rick's still working because he got to pay alimony.
I mean, look. J-Lo.
See that picture I sent you the other day? What was it? How many title rings and how many? It was crazy.
Fucked up.
It was Cena in there too.
That's crazy.
It was Cena and Nikki in that motherfucker.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
Yeah. The wrestling business is real. You gotta have a strong partner with you, man.
Definitely, you can't have a leader. Ooh. Whatever you don't have a leader,
or a what's the chick that broke her neck and everybody had fun with her on camera? Xavier Woods.
Oh, Paige. Don't get all X-rated like your boy Xavier Woods.
Yeah. NXT ain't been the same since.
Speaking of that man, good old big old Jim. Big Jim.
Oh,
hold on. No, I'm sorry. Before we go to that match, Tiffany Stratton, I love the interaction they had. Again, just build the simple fact that Tiffany has always been in that shadow of Charlotte. Mm-hmm. She's been called Little Charlotte and all this stuff, and the fact it's like, I like how Charlotte kind of really like ate her up too on the promo. Like,
see, Tiffany's not ready for the promos that Charlotte's going to give her.
Yeah, but all the reason, but again, Rhea wasn't either. At first, Rhea wasn't either.
She wasn't microphone polished.
You know what I mean? Which is why I feel as though like that match is going to happen just for the simple fact that it's going to be that it's like that Cena Roman back in the day, where it's a promo Roman. You gotta know how to cut one.
Yeah, I learned. Part of being the business.
It's part of the business. It's those things. So it's like, of course, Tiffany might seem to be overworked, but it's only because of the fact that she's going against a vet who's also a heel right now. who's going to be on fire, who could say anything she wants to say, and it's believable. It's the fact that Tiffany got to be willing to dish it right back in some type of fashion.
So this is where a vet is training you as well.
Yes.
It's not just you sit back and take it. You gotta learn how to adapt. She has to put her thinking cap on and adapt to the situation. Because if you just sit there with the mic and Charlotte's eating you up, it's not going to be believable.
Yeah, no, you got say shit. Like come up with the impromptu shit, the witty shit. That again, I understand that it's new. I understand that it's a bigger platform than NXT. But hey, Tiffany, just go ahead and believe in yourself. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Again, Charlotte's only priming you for it, but you got it.
And this is where a vet outside of the show should be schooling her, telling her, "Yo, don't let me dominate this." I don't know how Charlotte is in the back. I don't know if she's a Hulk Hogan. Always got to have their spot.
I don't think so. I think Charlotte's fair. I think she's a decent person in the locker room.
Right. So if she is, then that's what I'm saying. She will be telling her, next time we out there, fire back.
Right.
Just fire back.
Right. She got to just get comfortable. I mean, again, there was a lot going on. Of course, then you had Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae come out. And like Nia cut her again, her promo saying that again, I'm gonna go ahead and take my title back, but I can go ahead and take that one too. You know what I mean? I'm in prime for either one of them. But I'm saying at the end of the day, hey Charlotte, you gotta go through me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Inserting herself into the picture again, but what's that doing? That's helping Tiffany build that stardom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Nia Jax is a stepping stone, but she's a vet that again, her being the way she is, it's like they're gonna hate her.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's going to make sure that, like, again, nowadays, she's much safer than what she was. So it's okay to keep working programs with her. They didn't really have a rematch anyway. Granted, we know that we live in an era where you don't necessarily get the automatic rematch.
Yeah.
But Nia is kind of the only one that's believable to go and challenge for it. I feel there's only 4 main women on SmackDown. I mean, if we're going, like, I'm not even going to count Charlotte. There's 4, so we got Tiffany, Nia, Bianca, Naomi,
Alexa Bliss.
I was just about to get there. Comes to saying she just returned, so she'll be a 5th, right? She'll be the 5th. But other than that, you don't necessarily care about too many others. You don't care about Candice LeRae.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you care about Chelsea Green, but you don't really care about Chelsea Green.
If they gave her a little bit more push, it would be cool.
Yes. Same thing with Doudrop. Again, Doudrop. I'm sorry, Piper Niven. You give her more. Again, you see if she's actually can bring more. Michin's not bad, but Michin, I feel like Michin is still like, she's not like.
She's another start and stop person.
Huh?
She's another start and stop person.
Exactly.
They give her the push, and it's always they pull her back. It's like, what's the
word? So I mean, that's how I feel about her. But I mean, when it comes to, like, again, those 5, it's pretty stellar. Might as well just talk about it now. Alexa Bliss. Her match was. I mean, I like, again, her showing was great. Again, going against Candice LeRae, it was a doozy. I knew who was going to win the match. We knew who was going to qualify for the match.
Hell yeah.
But I will say this right now: I was definitely expecting some type of appearance from the Wyatt Six in some type of fashion.
Somebody's injured.
I know that. I told you that, but I'm just saying. Simple fact is, like, I could get something. Again, she set up for a Sister Abigail twice, and then even named it the Abigail DDT. Now you get me. Now you tell me. And she's wearing a jacket too. You tell me where they don't fit right there. Again, where you can show something.
I agree with you. Guys.
Granted, do we get it in a couple weeks in Toronto? Okay, but they also been posting out promos and everything on Instagram too. They posted pictures and those segments on Instagram too. Come on, Paul. Something.
Yeah, I agree.
Something. Again, if you just did a small thing, you had a Nikki Cross just come out, or you had just again, you just left like her mask, or you left her superhero outfit in the middle of the ring when Alexa wins a match. I'm cool with it.
I just want to hear the music.
I don't even need to hear the. If you don't want, it doesn't say. If you don't want to give me the music yet, you don't want to give me a full on appearance. Give me little subtle hints that Nikki Cross has Alexa in her crosshairs, or that the connection is going to be rekindled some way somehow. Give me something.
That'd be a nice tag team too.
They would be the next tag team. They were tag team champions before.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be a nice tag team.
But again, I need them to really tap into it to give me something. Again, they haven't been on since what? January?
No, December.
Even worse. But
remember, we wanted them to show up at Netflix Raw. Then they got shipped to SmackDown.
You said they were. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Right.
Just maintain the wives in over 3 months. 2 months.
2 months.
Well,
yeah.
3.
Wow.
It'd be another exciting return, but
triple threat match. So on SmackDown, triple threat match. Big Jim. Hey, Ryan, come here real quick. What I teach you how to do? What I teach you how to do today?
No yeet. No yeet.
No yeet. Here, go ahead and do it real quick. Go ahead and do it. Do it for the camera. Go ahead. Now do the whole thing. Do it right there. No yeet. Yeah. No yeet. No yeet.
No yeet.
No yeet or yeet. Which one?
Yeet. We yeeting over here, Ryan, bro. We yeeting.
No yeet.
What?
No yeet. No
Bruh.
yeet. No yeet.
You only saying that because you sleepy.
It's all about Big Jim, baby. Go ahead, go sit down. I'll be right back. Almost done. But yeah, great. It actually wasn't a bad match.
No, it wasn't. No.
It wasn't a bad match. It was another notch for Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Another notch for Drew.
Well,
I'm over LA Knight. Like,
yeah,
over
I mean, I can't think it was.
Yeah, I'm over it. I mean, just because the fact it's like there's no dimension to it. We're short. It's the same character it's been for months.
Yeah, it's no, like you said, there's no development.
No progression. No.
It's just you're stale, bro.
Yeah. To me.
No.
To me. I mean, I'm saying I know a lot of fans love him, but again, I know his merch sales was with now. I know for a fact they have. You can't tell me they haven't. Let them start doing Big Jim jerseys at shows. I guarantee his merch sales go up.
For sure.
I fuck with him. I fuck with him. Let him start getting them lays, them luau's,
mm-hmm.
them breakaway luau's. Yeah, they'll go up.
Yeet.
But yeah, either way, definitely a good showing. I knew it was going to be between Drew or Jimmy that's going to win this match. To be honest, there was a doubt in my mind. I knew LA Knight was going to win. You just knew he wasn't. There was no need for him to. The way it just played itself out, it was like, what does he need to win? Why does he need to win? And right there, it shows that they're kind of giving up on the stardom that they had for him. Like, you could definitely tell with that one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's either that or for the fact that, again, it's the punishment for kind of going off script at the Rumble.
Yo, I can, and I don't want to see this. Because, even going back into the history of the business, you always get punishments for certain things. And, if he don't take this punishment correctly,
Mm-hmm. If it is.
It's a punishment.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if we see LA Knight being released.
I don't see that happening.
Okay. Well.
I don't see that happening. I do see him ruffling the feathers the wrong way, maybe in the locker room. I hope it just doesn't get end so bad, if you know what I mean. Where again, it was like a locker room leader had to step in for that.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't necessarily go over well. I hope it doesn't get to that bad.
That's why I say it depends on how he takes this punishment.
I think he'll endure it well.
Okay. I mean, if he don't, go work for AEW, brother.
He'll probably go back to TNA.
No, because he's affiliated with WWE. Nah.
But at the same time, he's still on TNA.
Think about this. If you're TNA, right?
I know what you mean, though.
You're not going to take this LA Knight headache and jeopardize your partnership with WWE. Hell to the no.
I understand what you're saying.
So, bro, your ass should be going to the Indies, or your ass should be going to the other three letters. That don't make no sense.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so I hope he just, I hope that he just takes it and
be all right.
Just rolls with the punches, bro. You might not make Mania this year.
He might. He might not.
I said that's what I'm saying. He might not make it in a prominent way this year.
He won't have like a marquee match. He'll be in the Andre the Giant.
Yeah, you be at all the autograph signings and all that type of shit, but you might not be on Mania this year. Hope you take that and use it as fuel to, make yourself unstale again. Because I'm tired of looking at you.
Yeah, I'm tired of the
yeah. Or whatever way to say it.
Yeah. On to the main event.
Another one.
First of all, let me just say this right now. Them having Cody come out second. Ouch.
It's not ouch. That's knowing your crowd.
Again, it's just knowing that you're the brand's rightful champion. You know what I mean? I know that they yeeted already. Like Jay got a good pop when he first came out. So I mean, I didn't expect him to necessarily overdo it tonight, because not necessarily his brand. He's a special guest tonight. But yeah, they could at least have had him come out third.
I mean, in reality, he should have came out last.
Who, Jay?
Yes. No. Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, no. I'm saying Jay could have came out. Jay could have came out right before Cody. Cody should have came out last. You're the champion. You coming out here dumb early, bro. To some people that you beat before that don't even have titles. Ouch.
I love the way Jacob music starts.
Oh yeah.
I just love it. Like
I've been trying to figure out what he's saying. I know he's saying 5-2, but I'm saying, is he saying Tama? Like you're saying, like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out.
But it's definitely, when you hear it, you know it's time.
I can't wait till the damn game to play with that motherfucker. No dead.
Oh man, listen. Jacob is going to be
the most overused character on there from everybody.
Sure. And now that they keep track of it now, it's crazy. It's like keep track of it on UFC. They gonna keep track of it on what's it called as well. So they're gonna be releasing who's the most used character. Roman, definitely. Sure. Roman for sure. Let's just get that out there.
Probably
Jacob's going to be right
Jacob's
there.
Gonna be up there.
And especially they giving his moveset, bruh. Hey, that's gonna be everybody toning right there. That's gonna be everybody toning. That and then they're gonna have a nigga saying yeah doing the same. It's going to be.
No, it's gonna be fire.
This game going to be crazy, bro.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy one.
All right, so what did you think about the match?
The match wasn't bad. The match was actually cool. I mean, of course, there are moments where it's just like, all right, who about to take the pin? But then you had a feeling who about to take the pin. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, does Cody take a pin tonight? He could have. He very well could have.
Bro, I thought he was.
I knew Jay wasn't. They got to build Jay up.
Oh, no,
Cody
no.
don't necessarily need no building up. He could have just played the hurt, like he's hurt. Like he's banged up.
Or they could have got the cheap win by doing something,
Yeah, regardless of such, it's like it just didn't need to. Thomas Tucker didn't need to lose clean. You know what I mean? Exactly. And all people like Jay should have been the one to finish the match, not the one just to take out Jacob out the picture. You know what I mean? But I understand why you wanted to do it that way.
No, it makes sense. Everything makes sense. But like you said,
not knowing if you didn't know what was going to happen at the end of it, it should have ended that way. You know what I mean? You would look at it like, why the fuck did you just do that? Like,
but knowing what happened at the end,
that's what I'm saying. With the end happening, with Solo attacking Cody, all right.
It makes a little bit more sense on why things happen the way it happened.
Yeah. But the big question is Solo working alone or is he working with Jacob and Tama?
And you said right before we started recording,
I feel like he's in business for himself.
He's a solo mercenary.
Solo is Dolo.
You know what? No, say the full thing that you said.
What you mean?
What you believe is gonna happen?
Eventually?
Week? No, you said next week.
Oh, that we get the showdown between those two? The interaction between those two?
You said, Matt, bro, you don't remember what you said.
No.
You said, listen,
said a lot.
I'll tell y'all, Matt be cooking so much, he be forgetting he cooking. Listen,
damn right.
So me and Matt were talking about it. Matt said, oh shit, Booker T almost fell in the ring. I'm watching Solo. Zilla, I'm sorry. Matt said he believed that Solo was going to cause what's it called? The match next week, Jacob.
Yes. I'm sorry. I totally apologize. I definitely feel as though, matter of fact, it's perfect. It's perfect. They're not going to have Jacob in this Elimination Chamber yet.
Nah.
Hell no. Because again, he's not going to. There's no reason for him to win it.
Right.
This is how Damian Priest gets in it. At the same time,
I'm done with the bisexual Undertaker, bro.
At the same time, Braun's in it with Jacob. Where do you think that's going to go? That's going to go somewhere too. Because again, they're going to have their rematch. Because it ended in no contest. But Solo costing Jacob makes more sense long term.
Right. And that's
long term, it makes more sense long term because then we could get we can either. I mean, I already said that what's going to happen at Elimination Chamber, which will just be Jacob probably just getting his lick back.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll build up to Mania with those two having a showdown, which I'm okay with.
That's all I want to give you your props for what you said.
You know what I mean? It's one thing to have Solo walk off and not say anything and not even show up or have any word for these two that have been there holding it down for themselves. All of a sudden now he wants to come back in the picture and attack when he wants to attack. It's one thing for that to happen. It's another thing to cost me my shot at the title.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so again, leading up to Elimination Chamber, of course, I think we're going to wind up getting Cody's going to come out. Of course, he's going to be mad. He's going to want to fight Solo. He's going to want to see Solo and all this shit. We know that's happening. That's typical Cody bullshit. You attack me, all of a sudden I want to attack you. I want to kill you on sight. Blah, blah, blah. Whoa. You get me? So there's that. And then, of course, Solo is going to have to probably come face to face with Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a moment. Because, again, where you been at? Where you been at? Like, you ain't been here. Hell, I've been here by myself. Hell, I've been doing what I need to do for my family. Shit. Like, you ain't the leader. I'm the leader and the follower. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you supposed to be my big cousin. But you ain't looking big to me right now.
Nah, what you're saying makes sense, bro.
Like,
it all goes together, bro.
It definitely does. So I mean, like, it just makes sense to go ahead and start that program. You don't have him just come back and just, of course, you're gonna be thrown back in the picture, but it's like it's gonna look weird. Again, what Jacob ain't about to let him do again this time is you ain't about to block my. What you not gonna do is block my blessing.
Oh hell no, we know that ain't happening.
Not twice. I was a tag team champion. You stripped that from me because you want me to be an enforcer? Well, I'm about to enforce this.
Oh yeah, so with him coming back, like you said, that definitely gets Solo out of. I mean, get Jacob out of going to the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Puts Damian Priest in there.
Yeah.
You
know, he came from the streets too.
He need to cut his fucking hair and start wearing like a little bitch, and he'll be alright. But I'm not gonna have it. I'm not going down that dietary today. I'm not doing that. Damian Priest, it is what it is, bro. You want to keep straightening your hair, looking like I don't know. What you think about this show overall tonight, cuz? What you think about?
The show was like a B. It was a B.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good moments.
Of course.
Good moments.
What Smackdown do? Smackdown will give you good matches. But they'll try to tie some story into.
For sure.
I like that.
So, what else is going on in the world of wrestling that you would like to talk about?
You talk about Dwayne?
All right. So I brought it up off air. Me and Matt was talking, and Dwayne had replied back to a certain writer in the wrestling world, and they said that you was off WrestleMania, you had nothing to do with Mania this year, and Dwayne wrote back, "Don't believe everything that you read."
No, don't believe that bullshit.
Well, that's it. I was.
But it all is making sense. That whole
3, 2, 1.
It was, I'm not fighting Cody. I'm not fighting Roman. I ain't showing up at Mania. I'm out this bitch. Only reason I say that.
Excuse me. You believe he's not showing up to Las Vegas WrestleMania?
Oh, it's not about showing up. He's not working it. He's not working a match. I think, and so that report came out maybe top of the month last month.
Yeah.
And it's just more believable now because, again, he has not been on air since. He hasn't shown up on programming since.
No, you're right.
And so we know that you have to go film movies, right? We know you have other obligations. It's okay. Will he? But then, me and you also asked the question: will he force his way onto this WrestleMania card?
Like he did last year.
I feel as though if he does that shit, it's some bullshit.
You can only go with somebody done before. That's all. Go
I mean, no. Like the people only as good as their last word. I understand. But I feel as though that'd be some bunch of bullshit if he did that. Again, we don't need it. Right now, like, we're cooking what we got. You know what I'm saying? What we have, again, we're getting some matches that we ain't necessarily see coming. The way Triple H kind of blending in everything, you don't necessarily know what's going to happen next. You just hope this happened next. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hope, like me, I hope Jay goes for Cody Rhodes.
What?
I hope that we get Jacob versus Solo. You know what I mean? it's shit like that you just hope and kind of like you're praying to happen. If Rock comes back in the picture, now it's like, the fuck are we doing? Again, you threw away 2 years of story, which what you did at Netflix Raw at the debut.
Yeah, you did with the whole you coming out and then not even a Raw, the fucking Instagram Live was
after
terrible.
like no, but I mean like that added everything to it because again, what you did beforehand was already a question like, what you doing, bro? But you doubled down, tripled down afterwards with again hugging Cody Rhodes, interacting with him, giving him his props was already one thing. I love you too, bro. But yeah, you doing that already was already questionable. So it's just like, bro, why would you ever think as though like we're stupid enough to not pay attention? You know what I mean? Like we want this program to work, and we wanted it to work. We wanted it to work last year, but like you said, you wanted to listen to the crowd, and you be damned if you did them wrong by not giving them what they wanted, and so you put yourself in a tag match. You know what I'm saying, for night one, and then you felt as though Bloodline rules will be the case for night two. At the end of the day, you like you said, you were the man behind that plan to see the Triple H to make sure that Cody won.
Right.
Where's that same guy today?
He's still selfish. The Rock is selfish, bro.
You get what I'm saying? Where's that guy today? Because again, it's like at the end of the day, we don't need you. We don't like. I'm not saying it's not great to have you on the show. I'm not saying that you didn't necessarily boost up ratings for certain periods. But I will sit and say for the fact it's like the way stuff is going right now, all we need is more Roman.
Yeah, we do.
That's it.
We need more Roman, and we need Hikuleo.
I mean, we want Hikuleo. You know what I'm saying? We want.
The only reason why I say that is because of
to advance the story.
Right.
Understood. Makes sense. Makes sense. And my thing is again, if you gonna show up, bring him with you. If you gonna show up, bring Lance with you.
Bring Zilla, shit.
I mean, again, bring the army. Show them that you a high chief. That you call the shots.
And then what you doing is you're propelling them up there with you.
Exactly.
You don't have to be there every week, but
no.
you can still be the puppet master.
Exactly. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. You got other people fighting your battles. Why you not there?
If you do that, I'm fine. Mm-hmm. And then you show up, and then again, you can let that one stretch out, and you show up when you want to show. Yep. Otherwise, bro, just chill out. Just chill. It's cool, right? You don't need to be at every show.
No.
You don't need to be at every show. All we care about is Roman, right? What's Roman do?
Mm-hmm. I just want to talk about because I'm actually watching this match right now. So Zilla Fatu is in a 3-way match in the reality of wrestling. Shout out to WWE for actually giving TNA money and giving reality of wrestling money to boost their production and their rings and everything because it actually is looking better, bro. This is actually looking good right now. The show that they putting on, they got the Titantron and they got the entranceway. It's looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. Zilla still rough around the edges, bro.
I mean, it's as expected.
I'm gonna send you this match. You gotta watch it. It's only 15 minutes long.
It's expected though.
It's a good 3-way match. To me, I feel like he blew himself up a lot in this match. He's running around trying to do a lot. Like he's still, that's like me talking about earlier. We were talking about pacing the match. I feel like he's trying to do too much sometimes. Looking for the big indie spots, as they say. But I think him being quote unquote full time there in with what's the rapper name? Westside Gunner.
Westside Gun.
Yeah, he got his four ring, 4 rope.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually the champion over there too. So they the only two ones that he are dealing with currently.
Got you.
So let's see, man. I like Zilla. I like what he can do. The potential.
It's a Superman. It's a Superman. The Superman Spike.
Superman Spike for sure. I love it.
Fire. I think he did this shit to Enzo. Enzo did the dive off the thing.
Right.
She was fire.
Yeah. That match was terrible though.
I mean, that's expected.
Not because of him, though.
I know Enzo.
But I think the way the storyline is building, we're gonna get a Booker T 1-on-1 Zilla versus. Not with all that bullshit. Yeah, this is the only reason why I watch reality wrestling lately is because of this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the new reality show? What is it?
LFG?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
It's gonna be fun.
They got Taker. Bro.
Yo, I literally just watched 6 Feet Under. Oh no. That podcast is that yo, shout out to Undertaker doing it. That shit is funny as hell. Like they had Maven on it. They had Maven on the episode I watched. I actually watched the whole episode. Okay, very dope. Very dope. But I mean, I even seen the episode where he mentioned
Mr. Crybaby himself.
An ego pop. Because that's the pop of the night.
I love
it. Had me crying.
I love it. Ego pop.
Crying. And ego pop was exactly what it was.
But they got Booker, so they have Bubba Ray as the main person, the main trainer. They have
Booker T, Mickey James,
and Taker.
Yep.
That's not bad people to learn from.
Not a bad cast.
So that's their new Tough Enough-ish style.
That's gonna be on Tubi?
No. Evolve is on Tubi.
Okay.
Evolve is on Tubi. Okay. This is on A&E.
Right.
It's on A&E. It's a part of the A&E Sunday where they're giving us all wrestling on Sunday. So
cool.
They give us a documentary, then they giving us a little reality show. So I'm not mad at that, yeah.
It'll give us something extra to talk about when we don't like Raw.
Yeah, because if they do it elimination style or however they do it, it's definitely going to.
Does that start? That starts next month, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The 20-something, whatever that Sunday is. Like,
okay.
Month. I think it's like right before the WrestleMania week.
Okay. Makes sense.
No. It's more than 1 week before WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'll double check right now.
Yeah. But I like it, especially you getting Taker out of his element.
I mean, it's Mark Calloway now. Like,
yeah, he's not the dead.
He's wearing freaking plaid.
But speaking of that, like Matt said, the ego pop. I love the way Taker put it.
Oh, for sure.
He said Hulk Hogan was back there, no selling it, just pushing his beard.
Hey, that's what I thought he was doing, just pushing his beard. Is it? Oh no! That starts February 16th. That starts next week.
Oh, it's next week. Okay, cool.
It starts next week. It's going to have, of course, Booker T, Shawn Michaels, Mickey James, Bubba Ray.
Yeah, but I heard Shawn's not going to be on there every week.
He's probably not going to be on weekly, but yeah, either way.
Yeah, the main people are Bubba, Taker, and Booker T, and you said Mickey James.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pulling her from
TNA.
TNA. That's good. But she getting another shot to do something special. And I think she's one of the good people to actually help get back to the business.
Yeah. Definitely.
Bro.
Definitely.
But listen, that's all we got tonight. The ROC BOYS Wrestling Podcast. It's your boy Dave CEO Coles.
Hey.
That's my nigga.
It's your boy. It's your boy. I ain't gonna have you say it, but nah. Hey, what we gotta say to him? Yeet. Yeah, no, yeet. Say it. Yeet. Say it loud. Yeet. Oh, we yeeting tonight. We yeeting now. But yeah, I'm about to sign off. I go get the little boy back to bed.
We'll holler at y'all on Monday.
Monday night.